you'll see a familiar scripture that says, "So the last will be first, and the first will be last." And then it says, "For many are called, but few are chosen." If you check the text out, the guys that were hired for the job were the called ones. But the guys that stood idly by, but yet had faith to follow the instructions of the owner, they were the chosen ones. And so there are some people, young people and old people, that may be standing idly by, but because they don't have a title, because they may not sing a certain way, because they may not do certain things a certain way, yet God is pointing you out and saying, "You are chosen. Go ahead and come and work in the vineyard." Yes, you may have flaws. Yes, you may not look a certain way. Yes, you may have a rough past. Yes, your present may not be what you may have hoped it to be, but God is still looking at you and pointing you out and say, "You are chosen." The earth is the vineyard, and now it is time to work. There are no more hirelings, no more entitled church folk. It is time for the chosen few to rise to the occasion. It is time for the remnant believers to step up and be all that God has called them to be. You are still alive because I have more for you. You are the chosen ones. Yes, there are false prophets. Go ahead and be the real one. You may not have a business yet, but go ahead and start the business. There are generational blessings that I have for you. Matter of fact, you have the power to gain the wealth. It is time for you to step up and be the chosen vessel that I have called you to be. And so I want to prophesy to the young people here according to 1 Peter 2:9. You are the chosen generation, the royal priesthood, the holy nation, his own special people, that you may proclaim the praises of him that have called you out of darkness and into the marvelous light. And so I want to encourage you to give God praise, because although you may have been in a dark place, you may have been depressed, you may have anxiety, but God has pulled you out of those trials and tribulations and brought you into the marvelous light.